Hey everybody, it's me, Mark Wiggins. I'm still in Baltimore doing interviews with business owners and they take the hot seat and tell us about who they are and why they're here. So we're talking about how to get your message together while you're doing interviews and podcasts. And now I have with me Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly, why don't you tell everybody who you are? I don't do bios, and we want to know who you are and how you got here.
Hi, I'm Andrea Kelly. I am the owner of K Protection Services, which I empower, protect, and educate women just in protection altogether. I teach firearm training, hand-to-hand combat. I do executive protection services as well.
Okay. So when you're talking about firearm training, we're talking, you go with the client. Someone's coming to you for the first time, they've never done anything like this. Do you go with them to purchase firearms? You talk about different types of firearms?
So you actually take the training first.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and talk about the class. You'll learn the laws, depending on which state you want to carry in. If you want to carry, some people don't want to carry, so they just want a gun in the house, so they just need one permit, depending on where they live. If they're going to carry, there's rules and regulations, do's and don'ts, so you'll go through training for 16 hours, and you'll just go through it. Second day is the range, and they'll get to shoot a gun. They'll get to feel it, shoot it, understand, hear all the sounds in the gun range.
Now, when you teach somebody, again, you are experienced. When you're trying to show somebody shoot their gun the first time, are they prepared for the recoil action that comes with it? Like,
even some people that say that they know about guns, they still do it too.
Really?
Yes.
So can you combat, or how do you offset the recoil? Is there a way?
You can actually put dummy rounds inside of your weapon, and when you fire it, if you jump, you'll see it, you'll flinch. A round won't come out because it's a dummy round.
Oh wow. So you have to teach them how to do it. Again, coming from a place of no knowledge, wanting to, probably scared about it in the first place, but needing to do some protection.
Correct. And teach the malfunctions to it as well, because you need to know how to work your weapon if it does, in fact, malfunction. Everything is not perfect.
Everything's not perfect. Do you get into teach them, like, if I'm going to get a permit, keep in my house? Like, good places to have in the house and explanations?
If you have children, if you don't have children, places you should keep, just different things. So I teach situational awareness as well, so that way you're always aware as well when you're coming into your home and leaving your home. Things includes to look for.
So basically, people are not really conscious about where they are. We just kind of just move. We don't pay attention to our surroundings, which is advantageous for other people, for the bad actors, as I just said. Is that for the bad actors, that's what they look for. They don't look for people who are actually paying attention. They don't want that one. So you talk about, again, the female service protection. What was the female service?
Executive protection.
Executive protection for females, or just in general and
in
females?
general.
And females. Is there a niche there that there aren't enough?
There are definitely not enough females that are licensed and credentialed, and there are definitely not a lot of black women that have the credentials to do it.
Why are you all not there?
I just feel like the licenses cost a lot. Some women just feel like since it's a male dominant industry, they're scared to actually get into it and learn. They're scared that this man is going to look at them differently, or you have to have tough skin to do it, because the guys will try you. They will say, oh, well, you're not this, or you can't do that, or they'll doubt your skills. So sometimes it's like show and prove, and then after that they leave you alone. Sounds
like you've actually had to show and prove. A couple of folks make a couple statements and let these fools know what's going on around here. That's what's up. Now you're talking about also with jiu-jitsu. Did you say jiu-jitsu?
Hand-to-hand combat.
Hand-to-hand combat. I was completely wrong with that. How are you? Are you certified to teach that as well as classes? What's in between hand-to-hand combat and, say, a martial art? Or am I off?
Some people don't want to go to martial arts. They don't want to learn the actual sayings and different things that martial arts mean. Some people just want to know, how can I get the point A to point B now? I don't want to go to class for, say, how many belts that they have now, all the different colors, all the different levels. Some people don't want that. They just need to know, okay, if I'm getting choked, what do I do? If somebody picks me up from behind, what do I do? So it's just right now, defense.
Right on the fence. And you have classes in physical location. People can come to your classes.
I can come to people, depending on their size. I would have to do a survey of their area, see what it is, and then I can come and do classes there. And then I have a few spots that I can use as well.
Awesome. So what is your overall goal besides just for teaching women to be aware and protect them? What is the bigger picture goal for you?
To decrease the numbers of sex trafficking, domestic violence cases, just more crimes just against women, just deter it. Help as many women as I can. Because most people grew up with, oh, my dad or my man is supposed to protect me, not, demasculating the man. It's just that your man is not going to always be around you. You can't tell a burglar or somebody who wants to do something to you, wait, let me call my husband. Wait a minute, just give me a few minutes to figure out what to do.
All right.
So it's like you have to be able to protect yourself. And with all the crimes happening in schools, churches, grocery store, gas stations, it's like you can't go nowhere.
What age, father, said got a daughter, what age would you recommend that I start exposing my daughter to this type of training?
As long as they can comprehend. As long as you know that your child can comprehend. So say you're carrying and say you have a 5-year-old, there's code words that I will teach you to teach your child that they will listen to. So they know if you give that word, danger comes, you stay, you go. Teach them, what numbers to call, things that they should know. Kids should actually know, like your first name, for instance. Most kids don't. So somebody be like, oh, who's that? Oh, that's my daddy. Or they know your nickname. No, they need to know your first and last name.
Wow, that was something you think is basic, but you run into that. So are you in schools? Are groups calling you out? Are sororities calling you out to teach sisters? What are we doing?
I have done some youth groups with troubled youth. Did a situational awareness class with them. Had them act out the scenarios, and then broke it down to them to tell them how something could have been done differently, what not to do. So one of the scenarios that they did was someone was getting robbed and then somebody else was getting beat up in one. And one person pulled out their phone to record. I was like, that by law, they can take your phone and use it as evidence, especially since it was a crime. And you won't get your phone back until they're done.
I want you to say that one again with all those bystanders who feel like I'm quick on the draw. Would you repeat that, please?
You can legally, they can ask for your phone. Someone's lawyer could request for it.
Wow. That's the part they don't tell you on TikTok. They get all this out here and all-star, world stars. I'm sure when they sit back and defense and whatever are watching and saying, who is that, and trying to find it.
Right. And if I'm trying to get my client off, I'm be like, wait, no, you see this angle? This angle is different from this angle. So that actually comes into play because a lot of people don't talk to the police. They're going to shut them out. Half of the cameras work when they want to, not work when they want to. There might be blind spots. But by you having that physical video footage that's close up and key details that they need to close a case.
Wow, that's great information. Ms. Kelly, so tell people where they can find you, how to connect with you so they can get this great training and get themselves aware and protected.
You can follow me at K Protection Services on IG. It's KPROTECtionServices. You can follow me on IG. You can follow me on Facebook, the same handle. Or you can reach me at 301-233-0517.
That's a lot. We're gonna put hers in the show notes so you can go back and follow. I got lost protection. She was spelling out. I started, anyway, that's all we got. We'll talk to you later.